Welcome back, everybody. The time is 7:42. Well, today is National Equal Pay Day, and for more than 25 years, Equal Pay Day has helped draw attention to gender-based pay disparities.
In 2020, the average woman working full-time earned 83 cents for every dollar paid to their average male counterpart. The Census Bureau's most recent data shows in Virginia, the gender pay gap is more than $12,000. Courtney Chenette is a civil rights attorney and assistant professor of political science and gender and women's studies at Hollins University. She joins us this morning to talk more about Equal Pay Day. Good morning to you, Courtney.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
The holiday, it changes as its date symbolizes how far into the year women must work to earn what men earned in the previous year. So today, March 15th, marks the earliest that it's ever been recognized. So what do you think this says about the gender pay gap today and where we are in terms of progress? And is it even really something to celebrate?
On one hand, yes, as yesterday's White House proclamation on Equal Pay Day provided, the earlier Equal Pay Day arrives, the closer our nation is to achieving pay fairness. And on the other hand, it's not the full story. Closing the wage gap from 82 to 83 cents on the dollar is just not a win that all women experience equally.
All right, Courtney, how is it, though, that we are in 2022, so much progress has been made and women are still coming up short in terms of pay?
Well, 83 cents on the dollar captures the wage gap for the average working woman, but the gap is significantly wider when other factors like race or parenthood are considered. Instead of recognizing Equal Pay Day in March for the average woman, if Equal Pay Day were based on the wage gap experienced by Black women who earn 63 cents on the dollar, we would be speaking in August. As the White House also just recently identified, disabled women are compensated at approximately 80 cents for every dollar. And income disparities are also permeating the LGBTQ community, but are difficult to quantify given the lack of historic census data. In addition to facing income discrimination in the same jobs, including tip discrimination, women who continue to be overrepresented in low-paying work and underrepresented in high-paying work. Also, disproportionate childcare and elder care responsibilities contribute to earning disparities, and that was particularly true and something we all observed and experienced during the pandemic.
Yeah, let's talk about the pandemic for a moment. Of course, it's been hard on everyone, but especially on women. How did it impact progress on the gender pay gap?
Well, researchers are still exploring the impacts and will be for years to come. But as we know, school and daycare closures pushed the care work from the formal economy back into the home in so many ways, exacerbating one of the existing causes of the wage gap in the first place. And while for some, the pandemic shifted the work landscape to include more flexibility that's beneficial to parents and working women, such as working from home, which may allow for future opportunities, these benefits were most frequently experienced by women already compensated more than the average. Just last month, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that more than 1 million fewer women are now in the workforce than before the pandemic, demonstrating a slower return to work for women than for men. That wage gap for working women may be closing, but it's closing without many of the women who were working before the pandemic began.
Wow, 1 million fewer women in the workforce.
Wow, that is a big statistic there.
Courtney Chenette, thank you so much. Civil rights attorney and assistant professor at Hollins University. Thank you for speaking with us this morning.
Thank you so much, and look forward to a more equitable future and work together.